Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This channel is about all things insomnia, how to overcome it, and get the sleep that you so desperately need. So make sure you click that subscribe button so that you keep receiving more content and keep learning about how to overcome insomnia so that you can start to recover. So if I could go back in time and give myself advice, there are a lot of things that I would tell myself when I had insomnia. And one of them is to take back your life, get your life back despite having insomnia. Now stick around till the end because I'm first going to tell you why allowing insomnia to take over your entire life is actually causing you more trouble sleeping. It can actually keep you stuck in the insomnia cycle. And then I'm going to give you some advice about how to take your life back despite having insomnia, despite feeling exhausted and depressed and like not doing anything whatsoever, because I have been there too and I totally understand. So yes, insomnia can take over your entire life, especially the longer you have it, the more it's going to take control of your life 24/7. All night you're going to be fighting to try to sleep. During the day you're going to be doing a lot of researching. You're going to be at home resting because you're exhausted. You're going to be surrounded by all things insomnia, thoughts of insomnia, how you're going to fix your insomnia, how you're going to sleep tonight, and it can just become exhausting. On top of the exhaustion that you're already feeling, just taking over your entire life and thinking about insomnia. And the first thing I want you to understand is this can make you feel sad, depressed, and broken. When your whole day is surrounded by all these thoughts of I can't sleep, how am I going to sleep? What am I going to do? I can't do this. I will never be able to do this. I'll never be able to sleep again. I'm broken. And all these sad, depressing, and negative thoughts, they're going to keep you stuck. They're going to keep you feeling negative, self-critical, and make you feel even more broken because that's all you think about. That's what your whole life, 24/7, is focused on and dedicated to. And I get it because I've been there myself. I had severe insomnia for more than 20 years. I didn't even sleep every single day. I slept every other day to every 2 or 3 days for just a few hours. I didn't get that full 8 hours or 7 hours, even 6 hours. No, I would get 3 or 4 hours every few days. So I understand and I get it because all I wanted to do, I was so desperate to fix my insomnia. So I get it. Trust me, I get it. By the way, if you are so ready to get your life back, I want you to comment below and let me know. So another important thing I want you to understand is that putting all this focus on sleep, allowing insomnia to take over your entire life, is going to affect your quality of life. You're not going to have a lot of joy. You're not going to have a lot of happiness. You're probably not going to be spending a lot of time with friends and family. And you're just going to be focused on all the negative things going on. All your attention is going to be on all this sadness, this desperation, this frustration, depression, and all of it that comes with insomnia. That's going to be your whole world. So your quality of life is going to suffer. Another thing that I would like to point out is that putting off all these things that could bring you joy, putting off bringing all this fun, positivity, and things in your life adds pressure to your sleep. How do you think that's going to help you sleep? If you have all this pressure built up to sleep in order to feel great, in order to get through the day, in order to do fun things, in order to do things you enjoy, all that pressure is going to add that pressure and performance anxiety when it comes time to sleep. You have a lot riding on you sleeping better, and that's only going to raise the stress, the hyperarousal levels, and lead to a lot less sleep. The last thing I want you to understand before I actually give you the advice on what to do and how to get your life back despite having insomnia and despite feeling like crap is that not getting out and doing things, not getting out and enjoying life puts a lot of focus on your sleep. And the saying goes something like this. Focus to sleep is like oxygen to the body. Or no. Focus on insomnia is like oxygen on the body. It can't survive without it. I always have to think about how to say that quote correctly. And it is so true. The more focus you put on your sleep, on your insomnia, the higher hyperarousal levels are going to get. Because as you keep focusing, it's all you're thinking about, it's all you're stressing about, it's all you're worrying about, it's all you're trying to figure out, all you're trying to problem solve, all this worry, and just all day you're keeping your hyperarousal levels up, and it's just going to stick around all day, all night, and cause even more trouble sleeping. So the more you can pull your focus away from sleep, the more you can focus on more positive things, doing stuff that you enjoy, the better you're going to sleep. Now, before I move on to the advice that I wish I had when I had insomnia, if you would like to learn more about how to overcome insomnia with step-by-steps broken down for you on what you need to do, make sure you click the link in my description for my free 5-step guide on how to overcome insomnia. You will learn why you have insomnia, why you are stuck, and the steps that you need to move forward. So now that you understand what is keeping you stuck, let's learn how to get your life back, because let's face it, you probably feel mentally and physically like crap and don't feel like doing anything. I know that I sure didn't when I had insomnia. If someone told me to get my life back, I'd probably lose it on them. So I get it, I totally understand, but I really wish I understood this back then. So now that you're ready to get your life back, I want you to grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, grab a journal, whatever it may be, and I want you to start to list out different things that you enjoy. Have fun. You don't need to do them yet. You can wait on most of them. Just make a list, compile a list as long as you can of everything that you enjoy, everything that brings you happiness, everything that brings you joy that you could possibly do now or in the future. This could be things like going to school. This could be a hobby. It could be creative things. It could be just taking a walk. Could be taking a hot bath, could be yoga, could be whatever. It can be anything. Now, once you have this list, I want you to pick one thing, the easiest thing, or the thing that you're most drawn to or most excited to bring back, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Pick one thing. And I want you to schedule it in to your day. It could be every day, it could be once this week, whatever you're most comfortable with. And anytime you can take a pocket of time that would normally be focused on all the sadness and the depression and the frustration and the worry, if you can take that pocket of time and turn it into a joyful time, into a joyful moment, any little experience that's going to take away from the negativity and reshift it towards something positive, you're going to decrease your stress levels. You're going to decrease that hyperarousal, and you're going to take off some of that pressure. That is what's going to lead you to more sleep. Now, one thing you do have to be careful with is not turning it into a sleep effort, not turning it into a way that you're trying to control your sleep. So yes, taking your focus away from sleep can actually bring in more sleep. It can cause you to sleep more because your stress levels are lower, your hyperarousal levels are lower, and you're not stuck in this whole sadness and depression and darkness. And it can easily start to turn into a sleep effort where you're trying to control your sleep. Like, okay, I'm going to go do these things that I enjoy, not for the enjoyment, but just because it's going to lead to more sleep. That's where you can get stuck again, and you can still have trouble sleeping. You need to get away from trying to control your sleep. Just focus on bringing enjoyment in your life so that you have better quality life. It's part of self-care, and it's part of making sure that you're happy and having the best quality life possible despite having insomnia. So now that you understand how to get your life back with insomnia, your next steps are to check out this video, because self-kindness goes hand in hand with getting your life back. You can't have one without the other, and I give you advice specifically when you have insomnia, or you may enjoy this video as well. Thanks for watching today's video, and I will see you next time.